Hey, good day, good day, good day, good day, good day. Thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I am the real Bryant Gibbs. Hit the like button, subscribe, share. For more of my story, email me. Bryant, Brian, Gibbs, Gibbs, 1201 at yahoo.com. Get your signed copy of the Beyond Lucky book, a true story of crack, murder, money, and redemption. If I can change, anybody could change. Could change come from within. Listen, folks, Google Brian Gibbs and see what you come up with. A lot of things you won't like because, once again, I didn't like who I once was, but I love who I am today. And today, what I'm going to talk about is this. I'm going to talk about everybody talking about BMF. BMF this, BMF that, BMF this. And folks, a lot of stuff, I don't care what anybody say, it go deeper than the original surface. You know, you got Bleu Davinci. Right now guess what? He used to be a member of BMF. And basically right now, he's doing a lot of interview. And it's all over Clubhouse. It's all over YouTube. It's all over Instagram. And basically some of the things that he's saying. Some of the things he's saying right now is, guess what? Why wasn't he part of the BMF series with 50 Cent? Why did he get cut out of it? Okay, because once again, it's a lot of things that he can give in-depth information during the time frame when he was around. And even as we listen to the interview he got on Capone News, it's you know, like I said right now, some people saying, oh man, he lying, he making it up. He just upset because of this, he cut off, he's a snitch, he's this, he's that, or whatever. And even right now, he refuted it. And something that he say kind of interesting. Bleu Davinci, Big Meech would have told you if I snitch. And the news would be bigger than Gunna and YSL. Okay? Sit back and think about it. He said Big Meech would have told you if he snitched. And the news would have been bigger than Gunna and YSL. And you know what? He got a point there. Because once again, like I told you, let he or she who out sin cast the first stone. And a lot of times people like to say, who did this, who did that, who wouldn't do that. You don't know what you're going to do until that time comes. When that door closed, and it's you and them, and they hitting you with everything, guess what? I see a lot of people fold under pressure. But listen, let's hear it in his own word, exactly what's going on. And you take it from there. You decide.
It's got to be a reason. Meech won't tell you that I snitched or I told. That nigga been talking to me for years just fine. He can't tell you that. Y'all ain't seen that shit. Ain't no report where Meech telling everybody Bleu is a rat. No, nigga. If it was, that shit would be plastered all over the internet, nigga. You wouldn't be able to get away from that. That would be bigger than Gunna and YSL. Fuck out of here. Yes, nigga, you know it. If Meech today was already saying, Bleu is a rat, Bleu is a rat, that nigga Bleu Davinci a rat, nobody fuck with him. The whole country would have that from Meech, from a typed thing from his computer, like he typed the messages to 50 Cent, be talking to his son and shit. He would have been said that. He can't, because I ain't. At the end of the day, we just got to keep it 100, bro.
What's up? This is Cam Capone.
Folks, look at that. You hear what he say? He said right now, if that was the case, if he was a snitch, guess what would have happened? It would have been out there a long time ago. And like I say, it's no secret. You got right now the internet. You got YouTube, you got IG, you got TikTok. You got so many different ways and avenue of communication that when something hit the fan, it's no secret. A lot of times right now, when it come down to that, you know what? The government protect who they want to protect. But once again, when you got facts, you can't run away from facts. And a lot of times right now, people are worrying about the wrong things. It's like, how do we prevent these kids to get caught up into that crime, that life of crime, having that criminal mentality? You know, right now, how do we get them to change? Listen, man, you know, having that type of criminal mentality, no type of ways, and the only thing you scheming on how to hustle, how to make a fast dollar, how to do this illegally, guess what? They already set to fail. So what can we do as a whole, as a group, putting it together, my mind and your mind, putting together, how do we stop these kids from picking up that brick, throwing at that prison wall for absolutely nothing? That should be the real game plan. Period. That should be the real game plan. As far as right now, we got so many people. Imagine if we put our heads together and right now come up with an action plan, come up with a solution to stop these kids in the track, to get these kids to understand, man, it is not worth it. A lot of times people they don't have to burn that hot stove to determine that stove is hot. Right now, by listening to your elders, listen. If you touch that stove, it's going to burn the living daylight of you. Don't touch that stove. The same thing, if you go out in the street and you're selling drugs or you're robbing, you're stealing, you're killing, guess what? You're going behind the walls and it's a price to pay. You're going to lose. You're going to lose your freedom. You're going to lose your respect, your dignity. You're going to lose right now that social contact with your wife, your kids, your brothers, your sister, your parent, your grandparent, people that you love and care about. Right now, we got to plant the living fear in them by this. So once again, like I said right now, a lot of folks right now, as I sit back and think about it, they get the raw carpet when they come home from jail. A criminal get the raw carpet, he come home from doing 20, 30 years. But what about the people that did it right the first time? The doctor, the lawyer, the businessman, the businesswoman that did it right. When they come home, or they retired from the military, or they retired from their occupation, where's their red carpet? Why right now we praise negativity? We praise negativity, but we frown upon positivity. We are backwards, folks. Listen, hit the like button, subscribe, share, support. I am the real Bryant Glaze Gibbs. One love.